Hi there, Malcolm here with my 235th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you my April wrap-up. Right on the back of my March one, I thought I'd do two separate videos just to make everything shorter for you. And so, start off with the numbers, and again, I'm comparing against the same time for 2024. So I managed 20 titles, which is 8 more than 12 I did last year, totaling 3,382 pages, which is about 500 pages more than last year, and 14.9 hours on Audible, which is about half what I managed last year. Bringing a grand total of 11,014 pages, which is just over 1,000 pages behind last year. So I am closing that gap, but I'm about 40 hours behind on Audible. Really got to try and find opportunities to listen to stuff more. But with 20 books to get through, let's get cracking. Basically, the moon becomes cheese. What happens next? I have done an individual video on this, so I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Feel free to go and check that out to see what I thought about it. And after that, I then started reading my Star Wars Jedi Apprentice books. The first one by Dave Wolverton, and it's called The Rising Force. And these chronicle a young 12, soon to be 13-year-old Obi-Wan Kenobi as he attempts to become Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice. But there are a few barriers in place, not all due to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I've decided to film a ongoing vlog on my thoughts on all of these, so I need to stitch that a little bit into something cohesive. So I'll just wave these at you to say I've read them and then move on. It's actually going to make a very short video and you'll see why. So, book one, and after that, I then finished reading Bart Simpson's Treehouse of Horror, Heebie-Jeebie Hullabaloo. This is book one of the 4 Treehouse of Horror graphic novels that they did. And these books are full of individual stories, which do their own parody of already established horror franchises. So we've got Sideshow Blob, where Sideshow Bob becomes the Blob and goes on a rampage. The Exorcista, Lisa Simpson becomes possessed by the spirit of Madonna, which is particularly weird as Madonna isn't dead. Immigration of the Body Snatchers, classic pod people story. Call Me Homer, where Grandpa Simpson gives a rambling story about Moby Dick, sort of. Bart People, where it turns out that Bart and Lisa are werecats, or something like that. And The Little Shop of Homers, where one of Lisa's science projects eats one of Homer's toenails, and things progress from there. And in amongst all that, it's chock full of various extra material from cut-out Halloween standees. The Curse of the Thing, which is a standard story with blanks where the various Simpsons characters fill in the blanks telling their own version of that story, which is quite hilarious and entertaining. As well as a glut of other materials, like the Yokel's Guide to Halloween, so Cletus's way of doing it. Quick do-it-yourself guide to costumes, according to Bart Simpson. How to monster-proof your bedroom. All that sort of stuff. So loads of fun material in there. Yeah, booktastic. And after that, I then went and read the rest of Star Wars Jedi Apprentice. Now, for some reason, Dave Wolverton only did the first book, so the rest are written by Jude Watson. So we have The Dark Rival, The Hidden Past, The Mark of the Crown, Defenders of the Dead, The Uncertain Path, The Captive Temple, The Fightful Truth, The Shattered Peace, The Deadly Hunter, The Evil Experiment, The Deadly Rescue, The Ties That Bind, The Death of Hope, The Call to Vengeance, The Only Witness, and finally, The Threat Within. There are some Jedi Apprentice special editions, but I've only got one of them, one of the two, and they've got a slightly different format, but they effectively bridge the gap between Jedi Apprentice and Jedi Quest, of which I've only got one, which is number 9. So probably read that when I got the other one. So I don't know when I'll read that one, because that's not complete. That was my main reading. And like I said, there will be a separate video, which will be my first proper reading vlog, following how I got through all those books and what I thought about them then and there. So I'll leave a link to that below once I've done that and put it up. And there you go, that was all my reading in April. Comments down below, please. As usual, if nothing nice to say, then please keep it to yourself. Thank you, and until next time, see you later.